Hello peeps, and come on down to Dagger's House of Woof. We got puppies here that need to be adopted. We got a pupper, we got a yappy, we got a boofer, we got a tank around here somewhere. We got all sorts of doggos that need good homes, and, well, yeah, I'm gonna stop now. Welcome back to ARK Survival Evolved. By the way, I am not joking. If you guys do start playing on the server, and you do want some decent direwolves to get going, I have some that are up for adoption. Because down here, and it should just be about puppy time, I have two new puppers, Snooter and Doggo. And these puppers are really good puppers. Snooter picked up 3 out of the 4 stats. I think Snooter was missing... Let's see, I think Snooter was missing the health. Yeah, Snooter was missing the health, and Doggo here picked up every stat. So, this is a direwolf that has high health, high stamina, high weight, and high melee. And I bred these two together, and in about 2 minutes, we'll see if I get a puppy that picks up all 4. Especially if it's a male, that's going to be amazing, because then I can breed these together and I will have infinite awesome doggos. Now, I also found a couple of good Rexes. They're not great, but they're good. This one has high health. This one has high damage. I'm breeding them together to try and get big bad Rexes. And I have a fertilized Rex egg here that's down to 1% incubation. Now, I did make a slight mistake. I left these guys over the course of like a day and a half, 2 days, on wander, leashed. And this egg thing here has been quite happily collecting the fertilized Rex eggs and incubating them down to 1%. So I actually have 6 Rex eggs to hatch today. But we're going to wait for puppy time first. And then once it's puppy time, we're going to run the puppy stats and we're going to see what it took. I do need to come over here real fast and turn off the nanny. Because with the nanny activated, this thing will start getting incubation, or will start getting imprinting, and that messes with my numbers. We're hoping for a level 247. I guess it could actually be different than 247. It could vary a little because I'm only watching 4 stats. I wasn't watching the others. Come on, give me a pup. Give me puppy. It's puppy time. Come on. There's puppy. Level 247. That's pretty much exactly what I was looking for. So, let's take a look at this pup and run it through my stat calculator. So we have a direwolf at level 247. It's a female, of course. 2904.1. Not that there's anything wrong with the females, but I already have a female, so if it picked up all 4 stats, it's just more breeding stock. 5244. And I apologize if I mess up my typing at all. I'm adjusting to a new keyboard. I spilled beer on my old one during my last live stream. So, yeah, my keys are sticking. 130, 7092.5. Bred with 0% imprinting right now. Extract levels. This one did, in fact, take all 4 stats. 39 levels in health, 37 in stamina, 42 in weight, 36 in damage. No mutations, which is good. I'd like to get a mated pair who's exactly equivalent before I start going in mutations. Hello. Is that just a random Rex egg? Yeah, it's just a random Rex egg. Okay. I need a good name for you. How about you just come over here and I'll think of a name while we're walking. Come on. I'm running out of names, so your name is going to be Sniffy. Baby Sniffy. Okay. You need to stop wandering. We'll give that a minute for that order to set in while I set your info in my breeding calculator. Sniffy. Mother was Doggo. Father was Snooter. Female, add to library, and we're good. Save that. Click back in, immediately hear something yerp at me, and you stay here. I do need to make sure you have food, because I'm not going to have the naming on immediately. So let's get some food for you. That ought to be good for now. It'll hold you over for a few minutes anyway. While I come up here and drop these Rex eggs. Because up here I have air conditioners, and if I drop the Rex eggs up here, they will hatch. This is silly. There's about to be a lot of Rexes here. And more than likely, I'm going to end up putting a few of them down. Because here, I am only interested in ones that have picked up both the hit points and the damage. I'm seeing some good possibilities here. Wait, I think I got twins out of one of these. I did. I have 7 baby Rexes. Oh boy, I've got a lot of Rexes to look at. Okay, so starting out, let's take a look here and let's check in my taming calculator here, or my breeding calculator, the Rex. And here we'll click on Rex. Now, they were damage Rex who had 8,800 hit points, and tank Rex who had 9,400 hit points. So I'm looking for 9,460 hit points with 372.8% damage. Yeah, 9,460 hit points, 372 damage. So you are no good. Where is my euthanasia gun? There it is. One down. Oh, hi! Holy crap, no. Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck in the Rexes. Holy shit. Stop, you goofy bastards! You, disable wandering. You. Disable wandering. Disable wandering. And you. And you. And you. Okay, that should be all of them. Where are you going? Stop. Okay. You, follow me. Come here. Okay. You picked up the hit points and the damage, so you are a good Rex. Let's see. Your name is just going to be Rex 1. You picked up the hit points, but you did not pick up the damage. Oh, they're running. They're running because combat. Okay, you picked up both, so you are Rex 2. You did not pick up the hit points, so you are dead. Stop! Halt! You did not pick up either, so you are dead. And you only picked up the damage. You didn't pick up the hit points. So, you are dead. Well, I got 2 good Rexes. 48 raw prime. Holy crap. Well then. Okay. Oh, there's still one up here. Got 2 out of 7. Not great. Not bad, I guess. We'll just let this keep doing its thing. We'll just keep these on auto breed. And as I get more eggs, then I'll get more eggs. And at some point, I'll bring the other Rexes over here and start breeding them into the tank Rex. Because then I'll have a 50% chance to get what I want out of every breed, and I may also start getting mutations. For right now, let's grab you, and grab you, and grab you. Make sure you're all in range. You can stay. You two can stay. You have raw meat on you, yeah? Yes, yes. Not enough, though. You are going to need a shit ton of meat on you to feed hungry Rexes. Thankfully, I have a shit ton of meat. We'll put that on you, and then I'm also going to put like 3 or 4 stacks in the feeding trough. I'll have to do this probably... I'll have to do it 1 stack at a time. I don't have the carrying weight to carry 2 stacks. How are we doing for berries? Still 1,500 berries? Nice, okay. But I've got more stuff to do this episode. So, we're going to take a break as soon as I get this done. I've done some more wyvern egg hunting off camera. We've got 170 fire wyverns, 2 of them, a 165 fire wyvern, and a 100. We got a 155 poison. I'm not a huge fan of poison wyverns. I've got a couple of low-level fires, and then we've got some fairly high-level lightnings, and a couple of low levels. We don't currently have enough milk to really do a lot of raising. We got 17. But we're getting there. Let's see here. 1530. Don't mind me, I'm making notes of when I cough because I don't have my timer running, so I'm keeping track of it another way. I'm actually using a memo on my phone. So at 15:30, I need to remove a cough. Good. All right, let's hop on Flame Tongue and take a quick look up here. Is that another frickin' volunteer? It's a male and it's level 50. Screw it. Oh, this wyvern is so slow. I actually kind of like having the wyverns slow down a little bit, though, because they're too fast normally. Let's see. There's Carnos up here. But I don't really care at the moment. I was just looking to see if there was a Rex. Now, I have done something off camera that I want to show you guys. I was talking about starting the construction of a base in the water, and I actually did start that. You can see the beginnings of it right here. Not a whole lot done yet. There's a reason. Constructing these bases is a pain in the ass. See those pillars down there? Those are not optional. Every 2 pillars, or every 2 foundations, I have to have a pillar in order to support building off to the sides. Now, you might think, that's not too bad, but it takes a lot of these pillars to do it. Like, it takes 3 or 4 large metals and then a small metal. The large metals are 120 metal ingots each. So that's a lot of metal that I've invested into this project. Then you've got the ceilings here. We're going to have to put walls and more ceilings and catwalks and the whole 9 yards on it. So, I mean, it's not a cheap endeavor, but even the resource cost doesn't bother me as bad as one thing in particular. These bastards. The frickin' Eurypterids are everywhere down here. Like, it's not even funny. If I get close to the pirate ship, watch what happens. Now, I probably should have my scuba gear before I start messing around here, but I also probably shouldn't be this overburdened. But yeah, I want to show you guys this, and then I've got something else that I'm going to be doing this episode. Yeah, look how many of these frickin' Eurypterids there are. And that one's aggroed on me. Which means there's probably going to be a bunch more aggroed on me. At one point, while I was doing this construction, I had no less than 20 of the stupid things chasing me. And you can't fire a firearm underwater. So I had to bring a crossbow down in order to deal with it. Or a water dino, but we don't have any water dinos yet. Which is something that I am going to be addressing fairly soon. But this episode I have something else that I want to introduce. I have added a mod. And some people might look at this mod after I explain what it does and say, oh, that's cheaty, but I've kind of looked at it, and yeah, there are parts of it that are very strong, but I think that the cost is fairly well balanced. At least the resource cost, not the engram cost, because the engrams are stupid cheap. Some of them, or most of them that I've seen, are zeros, which, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of that, but that's why I'm waiting so much. I'm carrying a whole frickin' stack of meat that I forgot to put in here. So, without any further ado, let me introduce you guys to the Steampunk mod. We've added Steampunk to ARK. adds a whole bunch of copper equipment. Power recyclers, air conditioners, refrigerators, freezers, snow machines, gazebos, glass stuff. There's an egg incubator here that incubates fertilized eggs. There's a steam outhouse that you can run without having it connected to a water supply. Glass walls that you can... Yeah, there is a lot of stuff here. So I am actually really interested to get started with this. So let's get started with this. First thing we're going to need is this metal blast forge. And I'm also going to need the industrial copper forge, I'm sure. The steam multi-forge, I'm not sure. I'll probably need it at some point, but I'm not going to pick it up right away. What are some of the other things that I'm going to want immediately? The steam workstation, I know we're going to need. There's a tannery, a powered press, steam-powered coil generator. I'm probably going to need that. Steam drills. This is one of the two things that I was a little concerned about. There is a steam drill. You put gunpowder in it, it burns the gunpowder, and it starts drilling metal and rock. It is a passive way of collecting metal and stone for you. That, to me, sounded a little bit cheaty, but, you know, it's level 80, and it requires resources, and it requires a ton of time and a lot of metal to produce. I think it's fairly balanced for what it costs, or for what it does. I don't know how fast it collects. It could very well end up collecting metal fast as hell, at which point I'm going to go, oh shit, I've made a terrible mistake, but I don't know. But it also adds this steampunk armor, and this stuff I actually think is fairly overpowered. But, again, I think it might be balanced for the cost requirements. They provide heavy physical protection, make the elements easier to endure, and each piece has a specialty. The steampunk boots. Now, look at the armor on these. 300 armor. Look at the hypothermic and hyperthermic insulation. 45 and 35. So it's not kidding. A full set of this armor gives you 1500 armor and about 200 dual insulations. It's really good everyday armor. It isn't as strong as Riot in combat, and it isn't as good as Fur for resisting the cold. So those will still have their purpose. But I kind of like where this is going, because each one of these things has a special bonus. The boots make you run faster. The gloves give you a little bit more damage resistance. The helmet adds clear vision and the ability to breathe underwater without using a scuba tank. That might be a little overpowered. The pants, as far as I can tell, the pants are the only piece that don't give you any special bonus. The chest increases your base carrying weight. My understanding is that it doubles it. So, if we take a look at my current carry weight is 450. Wearing that armor, I should theoretically be able to carry up to 900 pounds. Because of steampunk technology. Sounds a bit overpowered. Might be a bit overpowered. But we'll see. We'll get there eventually. Let's start out with this forge. Engram metal blast forge. I need cementing paste. Oh, raw metal. And obsidian and silica pearls. Okay, I probably have the silica pearls. I mean, silica pearls are usually not an issue. Raw metal is going to be an issue, though. I smelted up all of our raw metal. Obsidian's probably also going to be a problem. So I may need to hop on one of the wyverns. Why are you carrying so much? Well, I guess you are carrying a stack and a half of meat. And a whole shitload of leather. Bunch of cloth armor. It's totally useless. And a half a stack of pelt. Well, not half a stack, but a lot of pelt. And then I'm carrying a bunch of shit. You know what? It's my inventory's the problem. Clean my inventory. As far as I know, I'm not going anywhere that's going to require severe cold resistance, so I'll put all of that stuff away. I found these Ascendant Ghillie boots. I found a generator. I found some more blueprints, but I want to toss those in here for now. As well as... I'm just going to toss everything in here for now. Who am I kidding? I am going to keep the assault rifle on me. I'm not going to need the tranq rifle. So we'll get rid of the tranq rifle, and I'm going to keep my assault rifle on me. Just in case. But we're going to grab one of the Ankies. If I can ever get off of my other frickin' wyvern. Jesus. Yeah, things are getting kinda tight here. Okay, this is the good Anki. Why are you stuck? Are you seriously stuck on the Rex's frickin' head hitbox? You don't already have metal in you, do you? No, of course not. Damn. That would have been too easy. Oh, just... Okay, whatever. Okay, we've got an Anki. Let's fly over here. I'm still carrying a ridiculous amount of weight. We'll go ahead and fly over here because I know that there's a decent supply of metal like right around here. There's also a Kentrosaurus, which is probably going to cause me trouble. Magical flying anklo. Would you quit breaking the other rocks? Break the metal. There we go. I've been pouring all of the points that this Ankylo gets basically into melee damage, because higher melee damage means more resources collected. Come on, move. Let's see, I'm not going to need any stone at the moment, so we'll go ahead and drop the stone. Hop back on the wyvern, pick this Anky up and carry him home. Then we'll go get the Doedicurus, and we'll go get a little bit of obsidian. Because I know I'm out of obsidian, too. I used all the obsidian making polymer. Because I didn't want to go farm the frickin' penguins. I really need to get a moss chops and start training it how to harvest organic polymer for me. That way I won't have to carry a club. I can just take a moss chops up with me and tell it to go munch. I think the Doedicurus is over here. There you are. I feel like I should explain Not a Turd's name. I raised Not a Turd from a kitten, and Becca was watching over him, and Sean, Kozak, was walking around and asked what she was doing, and she's like, well, I'm watching over this kitten. And Kozak looked down, did a double take, and said, holy crap, that is a kitten. I thought it was a turd. So Becca named the kitten not a turd. Okay, now here's the problem with this. I don't know where all of the obsidian is. I would imagine over by the volcano is probably a good place to look. So we'll fly out that way. And while we're at it, kind of take half a look around. See if we can find a Quetz. Because I've been on the hunt for a Quetzal again. And so far, I have seen nothing but low levels. I'm hoping to find a high level one. Because with a high level one, I can hop on a griffin, fly around, and just chase after it and shoot it from the air. It does kind of drive me nuts how long the textures take to load in now and then. Okay, around here I would expect to find quite a bit of obsidian. However, I'm also expecting to find a lot of enemies. There's Quetz. Level 50? Not great. Oh shit, that's a rock elemental. Let's avoid that. Let's see. None of this looks like obsidian is the problem. Wait, there's some. Yeah, there's some obsidian mixed in with all this. Oh, that wasn't. This is obsidian, right? Yeah. So, is it that the Doedicarus can't harvest obsidian? He only gets stone? He only gets stone. Shit, I got the wrong thing. I need the Anki. Well, I'm not going to get it now. Let's see here. Crafting. How much obsidian do I need? 100? I can do that easy enough by hand. As long as I don't get ambushed by a mantis. Of course. Yeah, if I get jumped by a mantis, then I've got problems, but... There we go. That's literally just rock. More literally just rocks. Here's some obsidian. That's broken. There's some. That should do it. Yeah, 126. That'll do. Okay, let's head home. And when we get home, I will make that copper forge. And then I'm probably going to have to end the episode because this takes some time, as it appears. I'll take the Ankleo out and gather a whole shit ton of obsidian off camera. I could have sworn it was Ankleo's for metal and Doedicarus is for obsidian. Or wait, no, it's Ankylos for metal and obsidian, and Doedicurus is for crystal. Pain in the ass having so many harvesting dinos. Okay, fly home. And if nothing else, we'll get the copper forge set up, or we'll get the blast furnace, whatever it is, set up. And we'll see what kind of trouble we can get into. Okay, what does this thing take? Cementing paste, metal, obsidian, and silica pearl. Okay, so I just need some metal. As it turns out, I've got plenty on here. How much metal does it take? 250, okay. That'll work. We'll put that on you. Cementing paste, I believe, is already in my fabricator. No, there isn't any cementing paste in the fabricator. Is it in the forge? The smithy? There's some obsidian. Damn it. Okay, not this smithy, but I bet it's in the smithy that I put on the boat. That's where it's going to be. It's going to be on the smithy that I put on the boat. Excuse me for a second. Because I was using it to make the metal parts for the base. So, this is where it'll be. Metal Blast Forge. This thing seems like it should weigh a lot more than 4 pounds. We'll run back up here and we'll find a good temporary home for it. I'm thinking right here. If it'll fit anywhere that doesn't require a foundation, yeah, that'll work. Here we go. Metal Blast Forge. Haha. Okay, so what do? You can make coal by burning wood. But it takes 2. Why is that there twice? Oh, because it processes at double speed? I don't know. Glass panels. Created by smelting crystal. Metal ingots. Created by refining metal ore in a forge. Oh! So you can get double return out of your metal if you use coal. That's neat. Rough diamonds. Lots of coal, well, not lots, but coal, obsidian, and stone, and then copper ore. Smelted copper ore takes a shit ton of coal, metal ingots, and some stone. Wow. That's expensive. Because some of the recipes I've seen require hundreds of this stuff. Holy shit. Yeah, I'd say this mod is actually pretty balanced. Looks like I'm going to have a lot of work to do. Okay, this requires gas, gunpowder, or spark powder. So I am going to have to put gas in this too. How are you doing? You are imprinting. You're at 3%. You are at 6%. So the wolf grows about twice as fast as the Rex is. Not terribly surprising. But yeah, it looks like I've got a lot of work to do, and it looks like I might actually want to go try and tame a mammoth to be able to carry more wood. Or actually spend the time to tame a better beaver, because the one we have is kind of weak. Sorry, buddy, but you are. Truth hurts. You're also stuck on the toe of a Rex. And that looks like a raptor down there. So let's take care of some business here. can never figure out what the trajectory of this thing is. There, I hit it. Or no, that's not me hitting it. That's the plant species. Whatever. I just burned off a shit ton of ammo. I don't care. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. This has been Night Dagger with ARK Survival Evolved. I'm really kind of interested to see where the steampunk thing is going to take us. Because there's some really cool looking machines in the steampunk mod. And there's one thing I didn't show you guys, but I did show you guys. There's a freaking airship. Ha ha ha. Yeah, there is an airship. You can reclaim the inventory of your corpse or item cache. Ooh. Well. That might be a little bit OP. Yeah, the Steampunk Power Teleporter is also a little bit OP because this thing allows you to teleport. But yeah, we'll get into some of this stuff as things go on. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll catch you later, peeps.